Hello and welcome to Brimwood Farm and the start of another week. It is grey and wet outside, but then that is just the UK's autumn-winter, so I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to be thankful it's watering the plants. So we're going to head into the garden and find this week's Monday Magic, which is a weekly dose of inspiration from Mother Nature. Helps kickstart the week, banish the Monday blues, and just give us something to smile about, which I think is very important with the way the world is at the moment. So there's some great autumn colour, both from the dying leaves, but also from plants that can be outside in the garden year-round and give year-round attraction and interest. And there's some new leaf growth too, so let's go and take a look. So obviously at this time of year there are your beautiful cyclamen, which actually in the rain look rather nice because it gives them a nice little sheen. I do actually go around and just give them a bit of a tug now and then, because if you do that and they come out the soil, then you can check the vine weevil, because the vine weevils might have eaten the roots off, but actually that's pretty solid, so that's okay. This is the first plant I want to show you. It's my Cotinus. It's a Cotinus shrub. I cannot remember the name of it right off the top of my head. I'll put when I find out what it is, I'll put it in the description for you. But that's some really nice colour, and the leaves haven't dropped yet, which is quite surprising. As always, I love my pine in a pot. We've got some great Ophiopogon. That is a nice year-round plant to give you some good colour. I haven't actually taken these are annuals. I haven't actually taken them out yet. They're Nicotiana, and they will die off in the first frost, probably. But then I've got some Heucheras here, and these Heuchera leaves, you can see the older ones here, but then these ones, this is fresh growth in here, and it's beautiful. And right in here there's some nice new growth as well, and the same goes with the pulmonaria. Now this is a really good plant for the start of the year when you're trying to attract bees, because it comes out, the flowers come out really early. But you can see there's lots of new growth in here, so even though it's cold and wet, they're thriving. I have another Heuchera down here, and again these older leaves look a bit sad and sorry for themselves, but if you come into the crown, we've got lots of new growth. Now when it gets really cold, that will just stop, but while there's some milder days and some wetness, it will keep growing and give me some fresh new plants the other day. And then the final thing, there's this Euphorbia, and you might have remembered it, I picked it up on the plant haul, but look at that colour. Isn't that just gorgeous? And the nice thing with Euphorbias are they are evergreen. They will not shed their leaves over the winter, so you'll get this all winter round. And even when the frost settles on them and the snow, and look how the droplets are on there. They just look absolutely gorgeous. Now Euphorbias aren't for everyone because they do have a rather irritating white sap, but I love them, and I'll probably keep them in my garden for a long time. So that's some this week's Monday Magic, some beautiful foliage. So even though we've got sort of a dismal looking garden with wetness and leaves everywhere and dying dahlias, and there is still some fabulous leaf growth and some crowing cockerels, as you can hear. So I've just retreated back into the lean-to because the rain is coming down once again, but it's watering everything, so that's a good thing. So that was my Monday Magic, and it's actually really nice to go into the garden at a time of year when you kind of associate it with the garden dying, and actually there's new leaves coming out, and of the leaves that are on mature plants, there's still some beautiful colour, so it's really nice. So if you've got a Monday Magic, just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what's inspiring you in your garden. Maybe you're in the middle of spring, summer, which would be really nice to hear from you, because you've probably got stuff growing, which is even more inspiring. So I'll be back on for a regular video on Friday, and another Monday Magic next week. See you then. Bye guys.